Hello everybody, it's your mama's Nuggets, but you can call me Nuggets, and welcome back to Breakout. Now, in our last episode, we strained things. Basically, that's all we did. We went through some of the quest book and got started. I haven't done anything else other than AFK here for a while, just to get strainers straining things. So, we've got a whole bunch of stuff in here. We're going to take all this stuff out because, if I remember correctly, we needed this sugarcane stuff the last time. So we need to look in the quest book and see what's next. Fish, right? So we need a fisherman's strainer. That's what I need to do. Aha, this one. Can I do that? Do I have the thing? I do. Alright, so, fisherman's strainer. Sweet. There's another one, and then we need a fish. So I'm going to guess that we have to take this thing off and put this on, and then worms. And I assume that gets us fish. So let's, you know what? Let's make a whole nother one of these things on the other side of the room with 3 more strainers. Oh yeah, let's get a fish already. With fish. There we go. So we've got materials and food. Taken care of. Fantastic. So now we just have to wait for fish. Alright. So we have to cook fish. Meanwhile, straining. Straining? Sieving. Judging by the taste of the water, this stone has a high mineral content. After combining these stone pebbles into gravel, I can use a mesh similar to what I'm using in the strainer to sieve out some useful bits. 2 pages. Okay, so it means that. So, let's see. Let's make a sieve and a flint stiffened mesh while we're waiting for fish. I assume we're going to need some sticks and some wood. Probably, and more than likely, some string. So let's look up sieve. Sieve. Not a heavy sieve. A regular sieve. Right? So let's make a couple more logs, or planks rather. I think it was just this. No. Oh. It's close. So there's a sieve, and then we need a mesh. And usually the mesh is just string like this. There's a string mesh. Now we need a flint mesh, which is usually like this with these. Or something. Something like that. Alright, let's see. Mesh. Flint. Oh. I went the wrong direction. Dingling, right? Hello? Hello? I didn't get my noise. Oh yeah, now I have to make gravel. I forgot. Gravel. Now do I get the noise? Now we get some gravel and a chest. There's the noise. Alright, now do I have a fish? Smashing and Vorpal. That's interesting. Got raw salmon, but no fish. More worms. Really slacking on the worm. Not really production, is it? Well, we've got some stuff. Still haven't found a regular fish, but that's okay, because now we can sieve things. so I don't want to sieve forever, but so I'll probably end up making a couple more of those. But that's everything here, other than this one. So let's get to the next one. Getting desperate, huh? Sieving for freedom. Who knew so many useful and valuable resources could be salvaged from rough rock? Combining these dusts together, track K, gives me nearly the output of a full ore. As my tools improve, I need to keep track of what resources I get, specific combinations of meshes and soils. As a bonus, I've discovered that 2 or more sieves set up next to each other can even operate at the same time with no extra effort. So we just have to get some stuff, and then make a couple of things. So, let's see about that. We're going to make another sieve or 2. I'm going to make another couple of these and put them down and not subjugate you to that. So I'm going to do that and sieve some stuff for a little bit, and I will be right back. Alright, so I sifted for a good 20 minutes or so, went through about 3 stacks of gravel, and I've ended up with all this stuff here. So we'll get back to that stuff in a minute. First thing I want to do is get the fish. I wanted to see if we had fish, but we're also going to use tiny coal that we got from sifting to cook said fish, so that we can complete our quest. While we're waiting on that to grill up all nice, empty the strainers, see if we got any more worms, which we do, and then put said worms into these ones. Now this is all, what do we get holding? It's all a little pointless because we're not going to need all the, I got slime ball. Not going to need all this eventually. Vorpal's kind of nice, though. Give me I've got a whole bunch of these things, pebbles or whatever, so I could sift a ton of stuff after making the gravel. But for now, there we go. Our final quest in the Getting Started chapter didn't give us anything. Huh. Oh, that sucks. So let's see, get going. Getting together. Oh, we made a chest. And we can get 3 more chests. Alright. So let's see, getting desperate. Automation kit? Alright, well, let's see what we can do here. Do we get all those? Now we need to make an iron ore chunk and coal. We also have some fish we can eat, which is good, because I was almost at eating pizza. Speaking of which, let's just see what other... Let's grab the other fish. We can't eat puffer fish, but we can cook up all the salmon. We can also eat this piece of pizza. That'll keep us going for a while. Alright, so iron chunks. That's copper, iron chunks, and that. So we need to take our iron. It's probably like that. No. Do we have to do this? It is. Iron ore chunk. How many tiny coal? Oh. There you go. I crafted both of those. So that should be... There it is. So we get a sieve and another mesh. Alright, hey, we opened up some more things as well. So we've got sand and dust. We've got iron mesh. Some dirt, huh? So iron mesh will be easy. Now that I have access to iron, I can make meshes with more durability and strength. Sneaking with an empty hand can remove the mesh so it can be replaced with more efficient versions. Alright, so let's just get rid of those. We might even put this guy down. Now, we're going to need to craft all of this into iron. It's not going to be a whole heck of a lot of iron. I'm going to cook up the iron. And, yeah, then I'll be back with you guys in a couple of minutes. Well, actually, while we're waiting for the iron to cook, see how that just gives us experience. Let's see, a survivalist strainer dense. Now that I have access to better materials, I bet I can make an improved mesh for my old water strainer. Alright, so let's look at that. Let's see, survivalist strainer dense. Iron nuggets around a dense net, which is that. Alright, so let's make, kind of running low on string, put some of that wool down and punch it for a while. We'll make 2 of these. Luckily enough, we've got infinite string. Alright, let's make 1 more of these dense nets. Let's take some of our iron, make 1 of these into nuggets, and then grab some sticks and make ourselves a survivalist strainer. We can make 2. So, let's get rid of this and put that in there. Upgrade all our strainers. That should be doing better work. Alright, and we got the quest, right? So we get some experience. 1 level of experience. Not really worth it. Automation kit 1. So a hopper placed beneath a strainer will automatically deposit all items into a crate or other inventory. Another hopper can be used to refill the strainer base with a fresh mesh when it wears out. Okay. Even with automation, I should probably look into making multiple strainers for more resources. So that's just a checkmark box. So we get 2 hoppers and a crate that way. That's pretty cool. What do we need here? Automation kit 3. These dusts really fly everywhere. Fill up my inventory fast. They work a lot better if they're collected with a vacuum hopper, which can have its faces assigned to output into nearby inventories. From there, you can connect it further storage or processing lines. Another checkmark boxy thing. Get a vacuum hopper and another crate. That's pretty good. So now we just need to make iron mesh. But we can, as it said, woo, run really fast. We should be able to take and go underneath here. I'm using something, so I'm not going to get string, which is good. So if we go down here like so, we can at least automate 1 of these things, because we can take crate, put it here, which doesn't really let us access the crate very easily. I guess we can leave it that way and it will. And these don't, they turn to gravel, which we can at least use to fill this in. There we can look at our crate. And if I go down over here, it's wool, so I do have to go down here. Not even there. Alright, so if we put this into there, that should empty that out. And we can put all this stuff back. So that should empty into this crate, which it is doing. And then if we wanted to make more meshes, this doesn't seem to be breaking very quickly, but we could use the other hopper there for that. Instead, what we'll do is these really aren't getting a lot of worms. Three worms. We could automate this one as well, but by putting the hopper underneath that and everything. So this is just going to take off a long time. We're just going to ignore that for now, but we can also take, and then we can just item output to that side. There we go. Fantastic. So now when we do all of our sieving, stuff should get all picked up by the hopper and put in the chest. So that's good. Let's see, we need to upgrade these flint meshes to iron meshes. So let's see, that was another quest. So mesh, flint mesh, iron mesh. Alright, can do that. Alright, so iron mesh, blammo. 4 out of 5. Where were my other nuggets? Stuck in the bowl. They're here. Not enough nuggets to do anything. But bam, bam, back. Now we should get more stuff from sieving. We get another level. Awesome sauce. Diamond's next. What about another shell crack? Make an iron pickaxe. Now that I have access to some metals, I can finally clear myself a little more room in here. Ooh, so if I use the iron pickaxe, can I get rid of the andesite? Alright, so let's make some more gravel. And see if we can get enough iron for a pickaxe. Alright. We managed to get 20 pieces of iron ore out of that, which will give us 5 pieces of iron, which is enough. Meanwhile, let's take and try and combine all the rest of this jazz. While we're at it, while we're waiting for the iron to smelt, let's see how much of the other stuff we have. Did you say K? Oh, well, you can just push K on it. Nice. That makes life so much easier. So, if you just hit K, while they're in your inventory, you'll, like, auto craft them, which is handy dandy. So we hit E, and then hit K. There we go. That's pretty awesome. I like that. So there's our iron. Might as well cook the copper and stuff while we're at it. Put all these back. We do have 3 diamond nuggets, which is pretty cool. So now we have enough iron to make a pickaxe. Let's get this. How do I make an iron pickaxe? Oh. Huh? Baguette? Which is dough. Okay. I'm confused. It is an iron pickaxe. So we have to make an iron pickaxe, which requires us to get bread. So we need dough, so we need wheat. So how can we get wheat? Plant drops from seeds. Seeds drop from what? Sifting. Dirt. Okay. How do we get dirt? Straining. Oh, we can actually get dirt from that? Oh, so we probably have some dirt over here. Dirt? Oh yeah, look at that. Fair enough. Any dirt in that thing? One. Not very much dirt, but okay. So now if I sieve dirt, I can't sieve dirt. Do I need a heavy sieve? No, regular sieve with string mesh. Okay. So what is it? Because it's over there. Oh, it's flint sticking mesh. I just need string mesh. Okay. Learning things. A little slow in the head sometimes. Get out of here. String mesh. Alright. Dirt. Now I have to try and get some seeds out of this. I'm getting like one rock at a time. This is what I need, right? Coarse dirt. What's that? Floating light gray fog now. So sieve with string. 20% chance of getting seeds. Alright. So, I've been just working through some stuff. Put down another chest. Because I've been cooking up any of the things that we get. I really need to put another chest down for like all these seeds and stuff, but I guess doesn't really matter right now because we've got a bunch of stuff. We've got sugarcane seeds. I got those from some sand. We've got grass seeds, potato seeds, canola seeds, rice seeds. So, you know, we've got some seeds. Now, makes bait more efficient. I forgot all about that. Completely forgot about that. So I also took one of our dense strainers and turned it back into the regular strainer just so we could get some more worms. Let's see about this bait pot. And that. It's probably going to go through that pretty quickly, but it did. So hopefully with this, I also set the hopper up on top of it. This is an invisible block, really. The strainers is just for looks, really. So in order to get the hopper on top of it, I had put a piece of wool there, and then I put the hopper into the wool. So it's got the other strainers on it. So it should be feeding into that, you know, at any point in time. I wonder if I could just make a better strainer and what it'll do. Alright, so how about this one? That's 10% efficiency. Collects general small size items, requires a strainer base. 25% efficiency, but that's going to be... yeah, we can't do that. We can do this one. So let's do solid strainer. Should be able to do that. There's iron, aluminum, tin, iron. So we need one more net, which is right there. So can I make this now? We need to make some iron bars. And now I can make this. Sweet. I don't know if that's a quest. But we did do the dirt until... well, now we can get bone meal and flint shears, so that's nice. But we also get the seeds by getting all three of these. So then we get bone meal and grass seeds. A little diversity in my diet might make me feel better if I could find room to plant these. So that's pretty good. And then what's this thing? Baiting question. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? Neither. The bait. Baits can be made for most of the creatures of Minecraft. They won't spawn on a stone floor, though. For most, a patch of grass and a bit of water will suffice, though some have more specific requirements. Chicken bait, cow bait, and rabbit bait. Ooh, that's kind of cool. So, I guess we'll get into that a little bit. Let's take this off of there, put that in there. Now, I wonder if that'll get me... let's put this up here, too. So, hopefully that'll get me worms faster. That's the hope. So, basically, I'm going to just be crafting a bunch of pebbles into gravel, sifting the gravel, and waiting for the strainers to do their thing. Let's look at what else we can do here. We can also do sand. So I did get black quartz from that. Now we need cactus seeds and ancient spores, which are also from sand. Now, to get sand easily, so that we have a bunch of it coming through here, but we can also take gravel. Let's see, let's take more gravel, more sand. Alright, so now this has to go through a string mesh, saving this dirt, and end up getting rid of one of these water sources, or getting rid of one of these strainers rather than just putting the dirt there. Which is actually a pretty decent idea for right now. Let's do that. We'll get rid of this, so we don't have enough worms for it anyhow. And we can take and put our piece of dirt there. And then we just need to make a hoe. Let's continue cooking that stuff. Let's grab some sticks. Can I make a regular hoe? A little bit of iron. Yes, we can. Iron hoe. Alright, so let's just take and do that. Plant the seeds. And then we can actually just go through all this bone meal that we got. Oh yeah, we got lots of wheat now. Okay. So now we need to probably make a mortar and pestle with this, I'm guessing. To make dough, right? I don't want bread. I want dough. Is this dough? That's dough. So I need a bowl, which is just usually 3 pieces of wood. Look at this, we're getting along. Bowl. That. Do this. Give me dough. And we're just going to take that out and cook the dough, because that should be baguettes. Just put this stuff back up here. Get back to the blingy things later. Get rid of the pebbles. This can go in there. Some grass seeds. Oh, we got a whole bunch of seeds too. And there's our baguettes. Just put the iron away. Now let's take this. 2 baguettes. Iron pickaxe. Ding-a-ling. Right? Yeah. And then, there it is. Now, can we break this? We can't. And there's diorite on the other side. Fantastic. Alright, well, I mean, at the very least, this will give us more room. I still can't move the water sources, though. Oh, wait, can I make a bucket? Bucket. Can I make a bucket? Are there buckets? We can. Alright. So, I'm going to call this an episode here. We've gotten quite far. But I can take these 2 water sources with the buckets. We can move them downstairs. We can set up 1 strainer here for fish. We can set up 1 strainer there. Or leave these 2 strainers going for dirt. And change this up as well. But we can move it all of our stuff down a little bit into our diorite harvest level industrial area. So I'm going to do that in between episodes, but I'm going to call this one there. Thanks for joining me. It's you Mama's Nuggets, but you can call me Nuggets. Hope you enjoyed the episode, and I hope to see you in the next one. Take it easy.